This topic feels very practical. The Model Tenancy Act 2021. I keep hearing that it's a game changer, but I want to understand it from a valuation perspective, not just theory. What exactly is the core idea behind this act?
Very good approach. The core idea of the Model Tenancy Act is to bring balance and transparency into rental housing. Earlier, rental laws were heavily tilted, but now the intention is to create a fair ecosystem between landlord and tenant while also encouraging rental housing supply.
So, it's not only about tenants' protection anymore?
Exactly. It focuses on balanced rights and responsibilities. That is the first important branch.
So, what does balance mean here practically?
It means both landlord and tenant have clearly defined roles. The Act introduces written agreements, no informal tenancy, security deposit limits, controlled and reasonable, defined eviction rules, structured and legal.
So, no more arbitrary eviction or indefinite occupation?
Correct. It reduces ambiguity. This clarity directly impacts valuation because predictability increases property attractiveness.
Disputes are very common in rental properties. How does the Act address that?
Very important point. The Act establishes Rent Authority, Rent Court. These are quasi-judicial bodies designed for speedy dispute resolution.
So, cases don't drag for years like traditional courts?
That is the intention. Faster resolution improves confidence of landlords and investors, which again impacts valuation positively.
Now, this seems like the operational part. What exactly are these rights and obligations?
This defines day-to-day responsibilities. Landlord must ensure property maintenance and essential services. Tenant must ensure timely rent payment and proper usage.
So, responsibilities are clearly divided?
Yes, this reduces disputes and ensures stable tenancy relationships.
Now, this is where I want to go deeper. How does this Act actually change valuation?
Very critical. Let us compare with older rent control acts. Earlier, low rents were fixed, tenants had strong protection, landlords had limited control.
So, rental income was suppressed.
Exactly. That led to lower property values, especially for rented properties. Now, under Model Tenancy Act, market-driven rent, defined tenure, legal clarity.
So, rental income becomes more realistic and stable.
Yes, and valuation improves because income approach becomes more reliable, investor confidence increases, liquidity improves.
So, this is basically a shift from control to regulation?
Very well said. Earlier system was tenant protective. Now it is balanced and market-oriented.
So, properties under old rent control law still suffer from lower valuation?
Yes, because rent is below market, eviction is difficult, income is uncertain. While Model Tenancy Act properties have better rental yield, higher marketability, clear legal framework.
Now tell me honestly, what should a valuer do differently because of this act?
Two major responsibilities.
You must understand which tenancy law applies, whether Model Act is adopted in that state, terms of agreement. So, valuation starts with legal understanding.
Always.
This is for income approach.
Yes, you must evaluate rent sustainability, tenant equality, lease terms, because value depends on future income certainty.
So, if I connect everything, balanced rights create stability, legal framework creates clarity, rental income becomes more predictable.
Exactly. And because of that, valuation becomes more transparent, reliable, and market-aligned.
This means, as a valuator, I must not just see property, I must understand tenancy structure deeply.
Correct. Because in rental properties, value is not in the building alone. It is in the income stream governed by law.
That makes this act extremely important for practical valuation.